Hello everyone, welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD. In this episode we set sail for Outset to get the next pearl. I foresee myself cutting out a lot of sailing, so all you have to do, sail south, look at your map, here's our destination, here we are, and no mapping is going to take place because very soon we're going to get the chance to do that. So I will see you when we get to Outset Island. Okay, here we are. Have you noticed, Link? Morning has not broken since we arrived at Great Fish Isle, the land that was so ravaged by monsters. It is as time itself is frozen. Perhaps this is the curse that Valu spoke of? Whatever the reason, if this night does not end, then we need not worry about the pirates overtaking us. In fact, it might not be a bad idea for you to visit your hometown and your family again after such a long time away. We can speak with Jaboon after you do. Okay. Now, we could go around and talk to all these villagers, but there's not a real big use, so I'm just gonna only talk to a few. Actually, just two of them. Where is it even? Nah, just one. Just not gonna worry about that right now. But before we talk to said villager, we're gonna run all the way back up there to where we first met Tetra in the forest. Unless, yeah, we gotta go anyway. Get out of my way. Watch out for these guys. Nothing too serious. As you can see, the bridge has completely fallen. It's just a simple matter of a I believe it's west, yeah, western wind. If you look off to the left there, you can see this big giant whirlpool. We'll get to that in a little bit. And there's some new enemies here, too. Why did I drink that potion? Well, because we're gonna need something from that hole. So get out your newly acquired bombs and break this boulder. Here we have a fairy fountain. Young Waker of Winds, allow me to aid you in your quests. We can now carry more rupees. We can hold up to 1,000. Okay, so use one of your bottles and get a fairy. This is important. You can just run past these guys, but I like to fight them. We'll talk to the mailbox in a little bit. So we're gonna go into this rather familiar house. And here's old grandma. She's very sad. She doesn't want us to leave. Okay, well, this is why we have the fairy. Let the fairy go, it cheer her up. Oh, Link, is that you, Link? Grandma's always happy to see your bright, shining face. My dear, sweet Link, you're safe. That's wonderful. Did you do this? Oh, you're such a sweet child. Oh, that's right. You and your sister are trying so hard to be strong, and I've just been sitting here moaning and worrying. I'm the one who should be taking care of you. I'm sorry, Link. I haven't even considered what you must be going through. I'm a terrible grandma. Link, this is all I have to give you right now. You can keep it in your empty bottle. We have Elixir Soup. It replenishes all of your life energy and magic power. And our attack power doubles until we take damage. And we can use it 2 times. That's OP. Sweet old grandma. But don't do anything reckless, alright? Oh yeah. I'm just gonna crawl through dungeons of man-eating monsters and swim vast dangerous oceans. I can't even swim for long periods of time, so I got this flimsy boat that's got no seat belts. Oh, I'm not doing anything reckless. Okay, here's the mailbox. We have 1 letter. I'm sorry to disturb you with the unsolicited letter. If the following does not interest you, please throw the letter away without a second thought. But this is your big chance. Do you have need of an empty bottle, a piece of heart, or a treasure chart? We have them at special bargain prices, but we have only 1 of each. If you're interested, go to the shop ship near Rockspire Island. First come, first served. I can't wait to serve you. To those who took the time to read this letter, please accept my humble thanks, Assistant Manager, Rockspire Shop Ship. And we get 1 rupee for some reason. Okay, do we need to do anything else here? I don't think so. Not very important. So then we're gonna head back to our boat. Talk to him. Are you ready? If that's the case, we must search for the cave around the backside of Outside Island where Jaboon is set to hide. Yeah, we will do that. It's time. And we are trapped in this whirlpool. Now, you want to break down the door with the bombs before you get into the center of this whirlpool. Don't panic, you aren't going to be able to get it first time around if you come from this direction. Which is probably why you want to come from that direction. But I digress. This is fine. You need to aim for the cracks because otherwise it won't deal much damage to the door. So aim for them. It's really not that hard to do. As soon as we do it, whirlpool disappears and we can go inside. Well met indeed. I am pleased to see that you are safe. Yes, it seems Ganon has returned. There can be no other explanation. Unfortunately, that is not so. The one I have brought with me has no connection to the legendary one, and yet I sense great promise in the courage that this one possesses. I do. It is the only way. Okay, here you go. We got Neighbor's Pearl. So, the foul rain and endless night were indeed elements of a curse brought on us by Ganon. He must intend to cast this land into pure darkness for all time. I believe I have. I'm only going to assume that says farewell. If you play this on New Game Plus, you can actually see what he's saying, but I'm not doing that. Ganon's curse has been broken by the power of the pearl that Jaboon gave us, so morning should come soon. It is as well that we have gathered all of the pearls. Are you ready, Link? I have marked the places where you must set the pearls on your sea chart. Once you've placed each of the pearls in its proper location, the proving grounds for your courage will become apparent. Clearly, the search for Jaboon has shown that Ganon has begun to make efforts to block our path forward. It is certain that the perils ahead of us will be greater than any you have faced thus far. You should finish any business you have here on outset right now, so that you will not have any regrets later. And we are going to do that. So let's just head on back around this island. We're gonna turn the wind to north. And stop right here right quick. Okay, I filled my bait bag up with a bunch of bait. And yeah, he's marked on the map which way we need to go. Wait a minute. Yeah, never mind. Okay, that's all good. Just wondered when I had found the time to do that, but I realized it was in the last episode. It's fine. Let me look at the map. Yeah, so we're gonna head in the northeastern direction. But you don't want to get too close to this island right here on the right because there's a cyclone there. And we don't want to deal with that. So just give it a wide berth for now. It's more in the direction of where I was heading. I thought it'd be closer to the island, but it's not. Still heading the right way. Right up ahead is this little island, and this is our destination. These guys may seem kinda mean, but they're nothing too special. And while we're here, we're going to fight another one of these things. I missed. Come on. Okay. Yeah, hoy. We want information about this island, this rather small triangular island. Southern Triangle Island. A famed pictographer lives far to the north of here on Windfall Island. He's apparently real wise and talented in the ways of pictography. He's even said to have legendary pictographs that he treasures above all other things. He keeps them hidden away in a secret safe, or so they say. By the way, Small Fry, what exactly is a pictograph anyway? I suppose him being a fish, he wouldn't know. That's all the info he's got. Yeah, if we want to hear it again, we spread more bait, or go to the map screen and read it. So, here's a strange statue. All you need to do is walk near it. Wandering traveler who seeks the guidepost of the goddesses, place the pearl you hold here. We place Nehru's pearl in the ancient statue's hand. 2 pearls remain. So off we go. Let's get rid of this annoying thing. Why can't I hit it? Okay, let's get out of here. And here's the next island. Right over there. But here's the fish. Yeah, chart information. What? I've already talked to the fairy. I already fed this fish. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Have that stricken from the record. I, I literally mapped it first trip front down from Dragon Roost. My bad. Mm. Next statue. This one doesn't have a mouth. Place the pearl. Yeah, we placed the pearl. Pharaoh's pearl. One remains. So, for this one, I believe it's just one square south of Windfall Island. Yes, it is. We are heading to the northwest. I guess we'll stop at this island here. Looks like it's just a boulder standing in our way. And since we got the bombs, not a problem. Yeah, ahoy. We want information. Eastern Fairy Island. Word is they hold an auction every night over there on Windfall Island. Every night the people gather in the Hall of Wealth to amuse themselves by spending a little money. Ah, the rich. Auctions may be a race to see who can bid the highest, but I'll let you in on a little secret. The key to winning an auction is to be both patient and bold. I'm serious, Fry. From what I hear, they got some great things up on auction, too. Like an extra fast sale, among other things. Maybe that's just a rumor. You should try it out. You might just like it. Yeah, we're gonna get to that eventually. We don't even have to bother to get the bombs out on the hotbar. Just take aim at this boulder and break it. Or miss, like I just did. Hey, it's little Korok buddy. Let's talk to him. Hello, swordsman. I haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? I've come here to plant the great Deku Tree seed. But look, usually the forest tree sprouts quite vigorously wherever you plant them. But for some reason, this one is withered. I'd be willing to bet that the trees my fellow Koroks have planted are withered as well. It seems that when one tree fails to grow from its seed, all the forest trees from that year's seed wither and fail to grow tall and mighty. What are we to do? If we're not able to nurse these trees to health, the forest will never spread and the great Deku Tree will slowly wither and die. Maybe if we could sprinkle the water from the forest haven on the tree, maybe then the sapling will be saved. That water is the wellspring of the great Deku Tree's life force. Swordsman, could you go to the forest haven and get some of the water that flows around the great Deku Tree? Could you get some and sprinkle it on this poor forest tree? Please help me. Little Korok, we'll, we will do that. I promise in a future episode. But first off, let's kill this guy. Blue Chew Jelly. I believe there's only 15 of those guys on the map. Young Waker of Winds, allow me to aid you in your quests. We can now carry 60 bombs. Okay, let's go. There's the boat. Before we leave, we'll stop off on that platform. I wonder what causes these cannons to fire. Well, I mean, I know it's you getting close to it, but I wonder if there's anyone in there operating it. Okay, so we have 3 Bokoblins. Nothing to write home about. You broke my streak. Okay. So killing them didn't do anything. You always want to break the cannons, because more than likely it will result in a treasure chest appearing. Yeah, there we go. Boko Baba seed. Yeah. Okay, on to the next statue. Remember to be careful of this cyclone, because it's here too. And we're just gonna take a risky maneuver here and feed some fishes in the middle of a sea storm. I tell you, when I was little, those cyclones scared the crap out of me. I didn't want anything to do with them. Hoy small fry. Yeah, yeah, we want some information. Northern Triangle Island. Let me tell you something, small fry. The school on the Windfall Island has one gorgeous teacher, but the thing is, this gang of 4 little hoodlums is always causing trouble for her. Those little delinquents like to cause all sorts of trouble. They go climbing trees and hiding behind buildings instead of going to school. What a bunch of savages. Somebody's got to scold those scoundrels and set them straight for the sake of the poor teacher. You hear me, Fry? That's more like a piece of gossip than information, but that information does help you out in some way. We will get to it eventually. Because we're at the last statue. This one has a nose. The others didn't. I think it's to symbolize the Rito. Din Pearl in ancient statue's hands. That's interesting, isn't it? Ouch. The tower, which the pearl of the gods have caused to appear, is a place that the gods of the ancient world prepared so that they might test the courage of men. Only one who is able to overcome the trials that await here will be acknowledged by the gods to be a true hero. Only then will that hero be permitted to wield the power to destroy the great evil. Link, that which you must obtain now lies before you. You must believe in your own courage, which has led you to triumph over the many hardships you have faced, and you must triumph over them. You must rise above the trial of the gods. And we will do that in the next episode of The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker HD. I want to thank you all so much for watching. The next time we'll take on this tower, which is the third dungeon in the game. So I see you guys then. And see you next time.